Welcome to another glorious day in the Corps, Marines, or gamers, or people. This is another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Search and Destroy B defense video. And this time we're looking at Bakaara. And there's one little note, though, I'm going to tell you right now. I didn't show it in this particular video, but you will see it in the competitive. But I have a position that I use more often than what I'm going to show here, and that is when you see me near the car that's actually one of the dudes blows it up, normally I'll stand right on the rear right corner, smash the glass, look through there, and look through the one side. And I find that usually works the best. But anyway, I'll show you what I do. The other two positions I'm going to show you actually do work. I just thought I'd mention a third that I don't actually show. And I use it more often, and it gets me way more kills and protects me a lot better. Anyway, take a look and learn something, people. Now, this first step is critical. I do it every single time, and that is the claymore placement. Don't think of this as a way to get a cheap kill. Think of it as your sentry guard, an alert. Way better right now, actually, on Xbox. I know they're going to patch it, but you want to look for that hit marker. You want to listen for that hit marker and the indicator when that blows. That's when it blows. That's what she said. But you're going to want to do that because it protects your flank. If your partner dies, if the rest of your random team, which a lot of times this happens, they don't watch the center, and the offensive team, there's always somebody that's able to rush. Almost every single game I played, there's someone who rushes right through the middle. And you can see a guy on the radar. There's already somebody rushing there, which is why I moved out into this position. Remember, I use peripheral vision. When I'm in a position like that, I'm looking at the left side, the center, and the right, and I'm trying to position myself in such a way that I can see all three. The problem there is I was moving around too much. Sniper at the far end was able to see me. Thankfully, this position here actually provides great cover. Now, I'm doing this actually fast forward. You see this whole part here because I don't really move that much. Again, for me, it's about positional awareness. It's about taking a position on defense. Offense, you can't do this. I'm not going to show you offense and me staying in one spot. That's not the point. But on defense, a smart person will camp the bomb target and position. I mean, if you get in an advantageous position, it's all over. Now, Meatwagon's actually communicating to me, letting me know that he's coming in. I am not exposing myself till he's engaged in planting the bomb. A lot of times you want to do that. That's also how you get to defend, by the way. But you want to wait until that person is either defusing or planting the bomb, because what happens is they're a static position, way easier to hit, and they're going to be sort of just sitting there. You know what I mean? It's your best opportunity, highest rate of kill. You want to wait for those moments, and by taking the position that I just showed you, you're going to be in a really good position. They're not going to see you. They're going to engage in planting the bomb. So here we go. Different game, and actually Spider-Bite's with us. This is one of his first games that he was playing. Now, once you make a kill, remember, every time you make a kill from any of these positions within the same game, you need to switch it up because that position becomes compromised. And this position here, it's very important if you're going to be in it. Make sure that you've got an SMG and you don't move around too much, because right around that corner, and you can actually, I've altered it a few times where I'm actually looking down the corridor to the left, like right around the corner here. But I find this works best. It gives them no advantage. Usually they'll go walking right in front of you or walking right by, and it's an easy kill, but it defends. And you can see I'm cutting off that entire area there. The claymore inside the room is to protect me from someone actually flanking through there. So chances are they're going to go through the buildings. Almost every single time they go through the buildings, other than someone who rushes right through the flank. But at that point here, I'm not worried. They're likely, if they go through the flank, maybe they got the bomb and they're going to plant. Remember, these positions don't work 100% of the time, but what they do is protect you or allow you to defend the targets at a high percentage. These positions do work, you know, anywhere from 7 to 9 out of 10 times. It's never going to be perfect. It's always depending on what the team is. And they're predominantly made for public matches. Because let's face it, if you're playing competitive, you're probably going to get wiped really fast. If you're doing competitive, you're going to have a completely different strategy, obviously. But this is good for public matches. And right there, most of the time, that's exactly what happens. Now, this one, I don't get a ton of kills from this position, but you can at least see why this position is advantageous. It hides you, and this is why you also don't want an assault rifle, because of that corner, your gun, or your weapon rather, will actually stick out around that corner. And if you move around too much, it's a dead giveaway. So either put on an SMG like I have here, or if you're going to use an assault, look down to the actual, around the corner there, and face that way. You've got the claymore in the room, make sure you put that down, and then just face this way. So, constant communication is important. I mean, especially, even just with one other person. This is why we're doing two-person things. I mean, he's able to watch A, I'm able to watch B. We can definitely communicate and say, hey, I've got 1 or 2 people here. He calls me over, and we pinch. Who gets the kill is irrelevant. This game is not, like when we show you these strategies, it's not about, you know, who got the most kills, but rather working as a team and knowing that you've got both bomb targets sealed off. And you can see here, I mean, a lot of times, no word of a lie, Meatwagon and myself will almost always be the last 2 alive when we're playing this and when we're communicating. Communicating is key. When we don't communicate, dude, it's like a roll of the dice, a flip of the coin if we're going to win the round. So make sure you're constantly communicating. That is a huge, huge factor here. Right, so we're on a different game here. And watch, I have a little brain fart. I'm like, oh man, I almost forgot. Do not forget to put that claymore there. It's so, so important. You don't put it there. The one time you don't put it there, that's when you get owned. Owned. Now here's another spot that you can take if you're not going to take forward on the car. So that car you see right in front of me there, this is what I'm talking about right now. Move to the, I said the rear, but it's actually the front of the car. So the front right side, and you're going to basically knock, if you have a silenced weapon, knock the windshield and the side windows out, and you'll have a clear view to that alleyway right where I'm looking right now, right where I've got the red dot. You get a clear view right on that, and you're able to go right through that car. The other thing is you also have a sight line that's actually straight up the right side of B, right up that alleyway. And as long as you stay still, most of the snipers will not see you. This position, however, the only reason why I actually put it in there was to show you the easy access. And it's important. This is why we say don't go rushing on defense. Your job is to defend the bomb. The only way that you're going to be able to do that... Oh, here we go. Spammity spam with the ACR. The only way you're going to be able to do that is if you're near the targets. This is why we stay on here. This is why we're going to get this defending. Communication, again, key. The only way I'm going to know, he's going to be like, you know, I got 2, 3 guys over here. That'll allow you to pinch them. I mean, you hit them from both directions, you're going to succeed a hell of a lot more. Anyway, use these as a starting point and build on your own. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hope they help. And stay tuned for more Search and Destroy B defending tactics.